What is going on, everybody? Today we've got a treat. Very recently released. I'm a little bit late to this, but better late than never. I do have my reasons. Been itching to get to this project. This is Right Place, Wrong Person by RM, as you see right here, of BTS. This is RM's third project. I guess you could say second full-length project because Mono was a little shorter, kind of more of an EP. But it's such a treat to get a full-length project from this guy. And yeah, if you're sitting here watching this video right now, you already obviously know about Mono and Indigo, and just the vision of both of those projects and everything that is given to you as a listener in both those projects leaves me just incredibly excited and fascinated to jump into this project, Right Place, Wrong Person, and see what his vision is for this one artistically. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this intro short just because I am pretty late to this project. It was released while I was out of town, and I got back in and just had to catch up on some stuff. And I've been itching to get to this project, guys, itching, because I really do think the world of this artist. It's always so interesting to me to hear what someone like RM, who I know with age just has lived so much more life, even from Indigo, which didn't come out that long ago, but even from then till now has lived more life and has grown older and even more mature. And this is someone who already carries themselves, you know, as a leader and with a lot of maturity. I'm just really curious to see what they've got to say on this project, along with the sounds, because RM's sounds feel like that of something that I would hear or want to hear when I'm walking into an art museum. I associate art, like actual physical art, and music often. In my own brain, when I walk into certain art museums, I can totally picture like RM's music being played. There's something about his music that has a connectivity to physical art. All right, guys, all that being said, I said let's jump into this album, Right Place, Wrong Person. Already a very interesting album title. Seems to be playing off of the right place, wrong time. But, you know, he's RM. He's going to mix it up for us. But let's jump into this, guys. I am ready. 11 tracks. Bless me, sir. All right, the album's called Right Place, Wrong Person. But now we're with the right people in the wrong place, which is totally different from being in the right place with the wrong person. I don't know if someone else is the wrong person or if he's the wrong person. I don't know. I thought a lot about this album title before I got on camera, and I guess that's coming out now. But yeah, let's jump into this, guys. I'm so ready. Words. Hold up. I was starting to get that beat came together there in the last 10 seconds. It's like a lot of different pieces of beats that have been a part of the song all came together in that last few seconds. Feeling high on a forest fire. His voice is deep. I don't know if that's just age or if that's like something intentional that he's going for, but that his voice feels a little deeper here. He's always had a deep voice, really. A little bit of a garage feel to this song in general, giving lots of video game sounds, giving Stranger Things for sure. This works really well as an intro. You know, it's very obviously beat based and sort of supposed to obviously sonically intentionally set you up for what's to come. So I'm ready. You warming me up. You set me up, RM. Let's get into it.
They have made Time Magazine's most influential list. They're the first Korean act to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, and they just became the first group since the Beatles to earn 3 #1 albums in less than a year. BTS.
That's crazy. Oh, the second track is Nuts. And when I was looking up lyrics for each song, we're going to watch every music video, but this popped up and it's a live video. So Nuts. Oh, this is gonna be a vibes album, huh? This is gonna be a vibes album.
Alright, 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 alright. I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you. Yeah, pro rider, rider. Must be an A1, gotta always throw a fucking slaughter when it comes to love. She could be a damn fighter, fast gas slider. No one man could ever fight her. I go, man, 어찌 모든 걸 함께 해. Yeah, pro rider, rider.
I love that one.
Gotta always on that fucking cop talk when it comes to money. He could be a damn fighter. I could make this right place for you. I could make it this right for you. Now lay back. You've never been so high. Oh. No, you afraid of heights. I will close your eyes. 너 간 뒤로 비로소 난 살아있어. 매일 밤이면 과거에 나에게 보내는 유서를 써. 위스키 한 잔이면 털어질 모든 기억. 믿지도 않은 신기에 빌어. 네가 내 전부던 20대에서 벗어날 수 있도록 행복하길 바랄게. 진심이야 안 믿겠지만 참 즐겼던 관계. There's a stigma on my chest, it's called you.
I did not want to stop that fucking song. Wow. What I like so much about it, I said this album's going to be so vibey. As soon as the song started, the beat came in, and he was, because it felt like, the way that this song went, it felt like he had a beat. I love that the video is like us in the studio with him, because it definitely added to that. It aided in the visual. It felt like he got a beat, and he just had like this stream of consciousness just like flowing out of him. And whatever came to him is what he said in the song. That's how I felt when I was listening to this. And something about that, along with the beat, just felt so freeing. Like, I'm sure he felt so fucking free recording this and putting this on an album. And something about listening to it as a listener feels very free at the same time. This just feels free. There's no sort of expectation to like come up with a sick hook or crazy chorus or like radio smash. Something about this just feels like, yo, let's get in the studio, come up with a sick beat and just like flow to it and not be inhibited by outside thoughts of like what this is supposed to sound like. And I love that for RM. There's also like I don't know what he's listening to lately as far as like I don't know if he's interviewed in this album cycle like he did with Indigo. But there's a little bit of J-Hope and a little bit of August D, especially like more recent stuff, just like lightly here and there. But more than anything, it really is just that free-flowing subconscious like coming out of him. And yeah, I love that. I love that. And the first two tracks are just like kind of one track to me now. Just this free vibe. I'm on a free vibe. Nobody can stop me from that. All right, we're gonna go to the third track. Out of Love. Let's do it.
I'ma burn down the love and the hate, the right, the wrongs. Even the goddamn where I've been living it for my whole life. Smoking kills, I know it's my fucking business. You bitches, stop, don't talk shit. Ashes fall like the snow.
Hey, that's the energy I was talking about in the last track though. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from anybody. If I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna smoke. If I'm gonna smoke with intent to burn down this world that I've been living in, then I'm gonna do it. Like, I just don't want to hear anything from it. And there's something about the music of those first two tracks that feels so I'm making this and nobody can tell me otherwise.
Oh, I've been checking out them where I've been living it for my whole life.
I love that he admits like if he burns down the world, then it's the love and the hate. Like, the love has to go with it, but there's also so much hate that it's worth it to him to burn down the love as well, just to get rid of all of that hate.
Smoking kills, I know it's my fucking business. You bitches, stop, don't talk shit. Ashes fall like the snow. I've been changing all the flow. Time to let go the past. The memories, the stacks of the truth. Diaries without priorities. Think I already killed myself out of the fucking fizz. Smoke, drink people, I know they stink. 다 한 번에 섞어버리고 I put them in the sink. 설거진 않은 Cause it's my fucking script. 10몇 년 만에 이제야 다시 들린 내 creep. I don't belong here. 신은 죽어버리고 사랑은 묻어버리고
Always shitting on him.
Somebody kiss you, kiss all you strangers, you did think you can't please me. 본지며 따뜻하고 you do believe me. 난 익숙하지, I love it when you hate me. Don't kiss me, don't see me, don't meet me, just eat me. You know you wasn't blind. You care for one body, can't fuck my mind.
Hey man, this is a lot more of that independence I was talking, that freedom. It's a lot more going on. This is a theme. This is a theme. Because this is just someone feeling very independent and free. And maybe he hasn't, maybe that's that 10-year line, is he hasn't felt that way in like just a very long time. And he's going to get that off his chest like at all costs. And I don't think he's addressing fans in any way. I think he's more so addressing people that don't actually give a shit about him, like haters, you know, non-fans, people that just see his name and talk shit. You know, I'm gonna smoke like no matter what you say, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and I don't do dishes because the sink is where I. So there was a clever bar in there about like the way he uses the sink. There's some stuff going on in this song that I definitely need to like reanalyze, because I feel like he's doing this like, I don't know. I mean, it could just be as simple as, again, that sort of addressing the haters, and he's gonna live how he chooses to live. Again, I'm feeling this consistent free feeling in these first 3 songs. I'm just going to keep riding with that. Oh, we have a music video up next. Okay, that's exciting. Tomodachi? Tomodachi means friends. In Japanese, domo can mean thanks. And the word tomodachi refers to friends. So domodachi means thanks, friends. Okay? All right, let's jump into it. That's all I got.
I've been subbing for all kind of bullshit. EJ Johnson, not chosen. All suckers wanna get it. Take a sip, cause Johnny Boy, I'm out of shit. All the suckers wanna hit it. I'ma lead you to the heaven, group the pity. All my friends wanna get around it. All my friends wanna take another pose. Yeah, I'm out town with the bullshit. Yeah, the fuck down, motherfucker, with the doing shit. No more goofing around, I won't cool shit. I'ma stay calm when they come with the no shit. Cause your boots are more than that bullshit. 친구들은 more than that truly hot do shit. Yeah, hot get fire when shout.
We say light up the embers of this bonfire. How did he open the album? Something about lighting up a forest fire or something, right? I think that was the first shit.
No more goofing around, I won't cool shit.
Flow is so disgusting, like this in the best way. I mean, that's a compliment where I'm from. This flow is sick. Okay. I haven't really been paying attention to the video because of all the lyrics, and he's saying a lot, and that flow is just fantastic. And again, he's sitting a little bit lower, and even the way that he's rapping, I know I keep saying this, but it does feel so free. There's something about it where it just feels like, it feels very casual. Like it feels like he doesn't feel the need to, you know, meet anyone's particular expectations. Like he's got shit to say, and he's gonna say it, and it's gonna come off in the way that aligns itself with the beat, and it does align itself with this particular beat very well. Is that like a riot happening? I can't. It's either a party or a riot, one or the other. It looks like these couple people here are like hiding and trying to make their way through it, an escape route maybe.
Motherfuckers wanna big grow, motherfuckers wanna take control. All my friends crying in the road, you won't get it. Free soul, better come with it.
Look, step in the place and they yell, go figure. Watch, I'ma go all out for my hitter. I already told them I'm a gorilla. Sims and RM, man, it don't get bigger. Yeah. Catch me in the back when my G's them. Greet them with respect when you see them. Run me up a check, I'ma need that. And give my Cody a stack, cause that's my dog, that's my homie. You and I know, aren't you phony? I set the tone, listen up closely. You know my name, but you do not know me. I've got my broskies back till the end. You can't put one hand on my friend. We just here for a good time every day. Nay, son, I'm Chi Monte.
Alright, that was dope.
Time every day. Nay, son, I'm Chi Monte.
I love that. By the way, there's a saxophone in this song that's pretty consistently been a part of the beat. In the last song, there was a horn too. It might have been a trumpet. But I like the incorporation of those. Every time those are incorporated, I'm going to shout those out. One of them escaped. That's a different friend. I feel like this is what the title is. We gotta go back and get my friend. Right? I think so. I ain't leaving my friend behind, because I feel like this song is about friendship. That's what it feels like. Like these two in the video are scouring about and like crawling through tunnels and shit, and just trying to get through all the corporate bullshit and the lines and what society, like society as it exists, and they make it to this fence and only one gets through. Like, no, we gotta both make it through here. And I feel like even in the lyrics, like the lyrics aren't necessarily addressing that specifically in the video, but they do seem to represent friendship in general, which would address the title, right? Because it was playing off of Friends and Thank You, or Thank You Friends, or something like that, was it? So it's just a song about friendship and why friends matter most, which makes so much sense continuing this theme that I'm placing on this album, whether it exists or not, of freedom. Like, freedom comes with friendship. True freedom of self comes with real life fucking friendships that matter a whole lot. So I love that continuation of that theme. And there's a theme sonically as well, man. Like, he continues to be in this particular bag of like under exertion. Like, he's low energy on the album. And I mean that in like a really intentional way. Like, it's matching the beats of what's happening so far. He's leaving a lot of room for the beats and the sonic of the songs to wrap around us as listeners. And then he's like aligning himself flow-wise, delivery-wise with those beats very intentionally, it feels. Very methodically. I'm so here for that, man. All these tracks like blend together pretty seamlessly. I do still have my mind on Nuts, was it? That's my favorite track so far. I wonder if because I watched the live version, I wonder if the recorded one is different. But that was fucking fantastic. But these have all been really great so far at varying levels. All right, we're going to move on to an interlude. I'm sorry, but this is such a vibe album. That's a great thing. I'm going to play the mess out of this album in my studio. Not this room. I've got another room that is dedicated to just creativity. This album is going to be played out of control in that room, just to inspire creativity. It's like jazzy and garagey and grungy and like lo-fi and
every feeling I can feel is so true. I just hope you remember me. Life's grave in your cemetery. You know you got the best of me.
God damn, the best grave in your... That's hard. I hope you remember me. The best grave in your cemetery. I know you got the best of me. That's like... It's not depicting actual death. It kind of is and kind of isn't. It's really depicting it as a memory. You know, like, we don't know each other anymore, but it's like your cemetery of thoughts, like the cemetery of the people that you carry with you, all your interactions with people, all your relationships with people. You move on from people, and you have your own cemetery of the ones who you are no longer going to interact with anymore. And RM's got the best grave in that cemetery, because the interactions you had with RM, the experiences you had with RM, you got the best of him, and they're going to surpass any other experience and all other experiences you had with all other people. I like the thought. That's so sick, like your personal cemetery, and it's like a bunch of experience. It's like graves, and all the graves have like experiences with a different person in them. That's really dope conceptually. This is so... I know I mentioned Augusti and J-Hope before, but that's because they're in the rap line. I'm getting some layover in this from V, which is one of the more recent projects to come out. Like, I really feel like RM has really been listening to, you know, his bandmates' albums. This track is like cements as much as anything that this is going to be my creativity album. Like, I'm in a rut. I need something just playing when I need to be inspired for whatever it is that I'm doing. And I'm talking like multiple specific creative endeavors of mine. Like, this will inspire all of those. So fuck yeah, thank you, RM, Right Place, Wrong Person, for that. We're gonna go on to track 6, music video. Yeah, okay, Groin. Let's do it.
Yo, 세상에 재수 없는 세기가 많아. 어쩌라고 뭐 가던 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 부딪힐 것 같으면 난 더 세게 밟아. Just fuck it up, bitch. Every time you know I fuck it up, bitch. 이렇게 번번이 또 망치고 말아. 나 스님은 못 돼. 나이는 말은 내게는 언제나 오해. Not a fucking diploma.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, and that's why I will embrace those mistakes. Somehow, like when he said, when I'm about to crash, I step on the gas. When that mistake is coming, I step on the gas. I fully embrace it because I'm not perfect. And speaking of those imperfections, man, I'm so here for that. Especially somebody that's like in the spotlight the way he is. I love that the world's full of clueless bastards, because it's like these people that like would judge me and like don't like you know any better, you know? Like, there's just a lot of people out here. We're all just trying to make it through and live life on our own terms in our own way and try to figure it out as we go.
좀 살만하니 뭔 책임을 떠넘네. 내가 뭘 대표해. 나는 나만 대표해. 화병 나서 죽기 전에 할 말은 하자. 맘 안 드는 놈한테 난 무조건 빵상 무조건 빵상. Set you free. Can tell me nothing, I'm so far. What it do, just call me. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Your face, I'm like fuck it. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Don't care what you talk.
Well, this is like old school hip hop. 1, 2, specifically My Name Is by Eminem, Slim Shady. It's giving me that, like the beat itself is literally giving me that. He's even touching on being a role model lightly in his own way here in this song when he talks about earlier. He's just figuring things out himself, but he's kind of put up on this pedestal and like there's expectations of him to be a certain way. Meanwhile, the world's full of thoughtless bastards, and he's not one of those.
어쩌라고 뭐 가던 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 나는 더 세게 밟아. 그냥 더 세게 밟아. Yeah, I fuck it up. I fuck it up.
I'm just living life.
The
hate's toxic, but I suck it up, and that's something that I have to deal with in the position that I am in. But I suck it up. I just deal with all of it, and I continue to carry on and carry on.
이제는 거꾸로 더 절벽으로 사냥형과 함께 어머니 속썩이러 어쩌면은 법이로 아니 그건 never know. 난 착하게 살 거야 하지만은 you never know. 눈은 좀 깔아줘 그러니 자극하지 말아줘. 친구가 되고 싶다면 그냥 술이나 좀 따라줘.
Hey, it's that simple, man. It's that simple. It's a Domodachi, right? Like, if you want to be friends, just bring a drink and chill, and like, that's it, man. Don't be one of these thoughtless bastards. Don't push me towards the cliff and edge me on to do something that's above the law, because I don't live my life above the law. But, you know, maybe we'll see if you push me far enough. I stress my mom out. It's like a lot of, like, you know, just real feelings coming out of RM here. But at the same time, he's got to feel pretty damn free to be able to express himself in this way, when ultimately it all just comes down to, like, this is a guy just living life and figuring things out as he goes. That's that, like, I press on the gas part of the song, I feel like, is I'm just out here living. Like, the gas is just me driving through life, figuring shit out here. And I'm doing it all in the best way that I can, that makes sense to me in this moment. Hi, my name is Slim Shady. This song very much continues the vibe of the album as well. We're just vibing out here, man. We're just vibing out constantly, consistently. All right, I really like that track. I feel like he has this way of saying a lot without saying a lot. It's just a very specific RM way of writing his lyrics. All right, Heaven, next track.
Take my heaven. Oh, you ain't invited. Go grab your knife and watch me collapse. Don't let me ignite it.
Oh, this is...
You tryna rewind higher, but not for this time. I'm feeling so good here with me. Feeling so full here with me. Everything's untakeable. My pieces are unbreakable.
Man, you could have renamed the album that. My Piece is Unbreakable, because that represents so much of the feeling I get listening to this project. I want to listen to this song. I want to play like by the beach or by a body of water. But I was thinking that before that line. This is just very peaceful. It's an incredible display of his versatility as an artist, which he continues to do, because this is very Mac Miller, and it's just something that RM's just so special at, man, where you can't just box him in as one thing. Like, he's just constantly been able to display that he's so great at all these different things when it comes to creating music, where he can give you, we're 7 tracks in and we've gotten 7 different sounds that could have been from 7 different artists. You know, this one being a Mac Miller. It's just like really, really special, man. And it makes it's not that different as far as the versatility goes from the first 2 albums, because he showed that versatility in those albums and those projects. But now we just have like a different tone in this album as a whole, as far as him feeling that freedom to express himself in a certain way on this project.
Take my heaven.
It's so...
Oh, you ain't invited. Go grab your knife and watch me collapse. So take my heaven.
The bass on the song is excellent. There is so much attention to detail in the instrumentations across this project and the sonic across this project, and like whether it's the synths or the horns, or drums, or a bass on a song like this. Vocally speaking, there's just a lot of attention to detail that went into this project, and it's really making this come together really nicely. I hate to just keep calling it a vibe, but we are really vibing out. All right, we're gonna go on to Lost, which I believe has a video. Yes, it does. Let's jump into it. Lost. It's great. Whoa. This is so cool. Like, you see the signs with the arrows pointing all these different ways, and all these people are in the maze. Probably lots of different versions of RM just existing in this brain, just getting shit done, trying to create. Dark room, and there's not even a door. They're just stuck in there. So it's indicating that there are darker parts of his, in his head and his mind and his headspace, and other, probably lost parts of his brain. There's somebody standing on top. That's probably something, the edgier part of him, the living life more on the edge part of him, the part of him that is ready to burn the world down.
Good evening. 좋은 저녁이에요.
Presenting his new solo single,
Lost.
Give it up for RM.
Okay.
Take it for the low life. How you get lost? Take it for the low life. How you get lost? It was you. It was you.
Oh, is he the cameraman too? Oh, this is... Hold up. He's the cameraman and he's behind the desk now too. He's the host He's the cameraman. He's the host. He's in the maze that is his brain. He's all these different positions. Meanwhile, he's lost. What is... He's popping out the desk here. Meanwhile, this beat is incredible.
I'm goddamn lost.
Oh.
Never been to club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before your goddamn girls. I never felt so fine.
I love this. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm lost. Like, this is me inside my own brain. I'm trying to figure shit out. Look at me in this elevator with the floors are completely out of order because, again, I do not know what I'm pressing the gas. I am just moving along in this, like, figuring things out as I go.
Before I hit the club.
I love the beat picking up, and meanwhile you have the this is incredible. All right, I'm gonna struggle. I always struggle with watching videos and listening to songs together at the same time, especially when it's the first time. It's always such a struggle for my overactive brain. We have an incredible video and an incredible song, so I'm gonna try and appreciate both as much as I can.
Damn, now thank you, the world. 정신 보니 어느새 나타온 걸 시간은 손살 14살긴 벌써 30.
Hey, oh man, that's talk about experiences, right? That's pretty much the group, right? His life from 14 to 30. I think he's 30 now, right? He's definitely around that age. Yeah, that just depicts life, depicts his life and how fast it'll go and how he's gotten from here to here and how he's arrived to this point.
Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the trunk. Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the trunk. Dump it underground.
What's the dump it on the ground? What's this trunk? Trunk, he was talking about trunks and groin too.
Pick it up, throw it in the trunk. Dump it underground.
Is that just him because he's also driving in that song? Is it just him like taking the shit with him? Because RM's slick like that with his wordplay. Like a lot of stuff that might seem like nothing actually means a lot. And I wonder if that's him carrying things with him in life. You know, putting things in the trunk of his car, the car that is the journey through life as he makes his way through. That's so cool. That's such cool animation.
난 자꾸 넘어져 피가 흐르는 중 I get lost in the ground but not bagging at you goddamn lost 피가 흐르는 중 I get lost in
I keep tripping, I keep bleeding, I'm out here making mistakes. He talked about that again, and like he's making mistakes, but he's tripping, he's bleeding, like he's catching scars out here, but he's just experiencing life. He does not have it figured out by any means.
Goddamn lost. Goddamn lost. I've never been to club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before.
I fucking love that. I never felt so free before. Just talked about that in the last track. Was it Heaven, right? Talk about being free. All I've talked about up to this point is how free he feels on this album.
I never felt so free before your goddamn girls. I got temptation. I got temptation. Every morning, every night, I always
Wait, that's so smart because first of all, I love how you have the scene happening here. This video is incredible. There's so many details and so much thought put into this video. I love the scene existing here on this shot, but then you get the wide shot right afterwards showing the same scene before them with their water and this one guy or girl drinking from the huge jug. And there they go. They're drinking from the jug and they have their cups of water. But also we're talking about temptation here because you just talked about temptation.
I got temptation.
I got temptation. Now all of us have our cups of water and we're all drinking our cups of water because that's what the cup only holds so much, right? But one person gave in to temptation. They couldn't stick around for the cup of water. They had to grab the whole jug and just fucking try and down the whole thing to their face, which speaks to temptation. That is literally giving into temptation. That person right there.
Every morning, every night, I always feel lifeless. And in the morning, I feel love, I hug it in excitement. Every morning, every night, I always feel excitement. When I feel lonely as fuck, I still lifeless. Never loving alone, gonna lifeless.
That's such a slick wordplay, because he's hugging in the morning, and at night he's hugging life. He's feeling love, and he's hugging life, and he's embracing how much he loves life. But then he's feeling psychness. It's like psychness comes in, and that's the lifeness or lifelessness saying, hey, actually, you don't love life so much. Like, we're going to put you in a dark place. And you think about the top of this video where there were parts of him that were in darker rooms. Like, these are all the different parts of RM. Like, he can love life one moment, but then there's other moments where he feels lifeless, and there's a darker place or a darker headspace that he's in.
And
what's the...
I always feel excitement when I feel lonely as fuck.
When I feel lonely as fuck. So, like, he's specifically talking about specific moments when that darkness comes in, when he feels less embracing of life. When I feel lonely as fuck, the lifelessness will start to take over. And it'll say, psych, you were happy before? No, not really, actually. Let's make sure that you're feeling lifeless now.
I'm never loving alone, it's gonna lightless.
That's dope.
Got them lost.
That's dope, and then the lights come on in the direction.
Loving alone, gonna lightless.
This is crazy.
I'm got them lost. I never been to club before I hit the club. Never been to club
There's so...
before
All right.
I hit the club.
I gotta watch this video like 20 times. I gotta stop pausing and let it play, because look, you got one. I don't know if these are, again, just different people or versions of him. I think they are all versions of him, because that's what was indicated in the beginning of the video. That's why there's a version of him giving into temptation, drinking the whole jug of water, right? There's a version of him spraying himself in the face with a fire height, with who does that, right? Or he's putting out the fire that is his life. Either way, he's got a ton of shit going on in his head where he feels the need to point a fire extinguisher directly at his face. Meanwhile, one part of him is just sitting on the floor feeling lifeless. Like, all these different versions of him are feeling all these different things.
I never felt so free before.
Exit is up.
Got them girls.
And the song is great.
I got temptation.
There's so many details in this video. It's crazy. It's like a bunch of books over here, and there's like a bunch of suitcases over here, he's traveled a lot in his life, obviously. He's read a lot in his, I mean, just, again, this video is, his brain is special. Oh, that's, that's the shot from earlier.
That was
Incredible. RM.
This is one of my favorite music videos I've ever seen. This is one of the best music videos I've ever seen. When I watch a music video and I feel like I need to watch it again immediately to pick apart details, that's one of the more exciting things. And then when the song is as good as the video itself, that just makes it that much doper, man. I feel like my reaction to the song itself would have been even better if I was only listening to the song, but meanwhile I had these incredible visuals to accompany it. All right, let's somehow move on, somehow, some way. What a moment, man. This video, I'm sending this video to all my friends, especially the artist friends, especially the friends that like are lost in life and trying to figure shit out. Moses Sumney. I love Moses Sumney. Speaking of artists, Moses Sumney is an artist, great vocalist, poet. That was one of the first things that stuck out to me when I saw the track list was RM working with Moses Sumney. Wow, that's exciting, because I'm a big fan of Moses. All right, let's see what they did together. Around the World in a Day.
Only time will sort it out. Only time will sort it out.
I love Moses' voice.
Let's start the parade.
Okay.
If it's about that side. Only time will sort it out. Boom, 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 boom. Let's run the night.
I like that. If let's run the parade, if it's time will sort it out, if it's by design. If it's their design, time will sort it out. That by design thing speaks to just embracing life, living life, because you can't change the future. You can't alter destiny. Like, if something is by design, there's not anything you're going to be able to do about it. You're just going to have to step forward and walk into it.
I see you laughing all around the town. I see you laughing all around.
Just love all around me.
Look around, jump around like I live that rough. Motherfuckers in the crowd, let my whip that's through. And that's around, let it tell you. I be acting like they hear you. I'm around in the club and I be stepping on like screw you. I dismiss that. Sometimes I lose that shit, yeah. You hit me back a lot of times, I never did that. I can barely sleep, I got your ghost in my closet. If you want my body, that's some tears, give me the loot. There's a loot shit. I'm gonna roll, you roll them up every time. I'm gonna ride till the end of love ain't better. I never mind cause I wanna do dance better. I'm sick and tired of you.
I love hearing Moses back there. This transition is fucking sick. Also, he's addressing once again that I'm gonna ride till all hate and love ain't matter. Some kind of a theme again on this project a little bit.
You roll them up every time. I'm gonna ride till the end of love ain't better. I never mind cause I wanna do dance better. I'm sick and tired of you digital trendsetters. No, I ain't cool, but I'm in the mood. All in fucking numb and everything is rude in the mood. I'm a bird loud, everything's gonna rather lose. And I'm both cloud, and I'm down with you, let it loose.
This is just, man, this is carrying myself as I am. The burping loud thing, the stomping thing, the coming at the again, the riding through love and hate like it doesn't matter. I'm still riding, I'm still carrying through it all. He's spoken on dealing with hate and still being who he is. I think it was on Groin. And it makes so much sense in a song that was so like peaceful, and they were literally, Moses Sumney carries that peace often in just his aura, so it's a perfect collaboration in that way. And they were literally just talking about love being all around them before this guitar and more rocky part of the song came in and RM solo here. They were just talking about love being all around them, and then RM just crashes through all that and says, well, there's hate too and love, and I'm just gonna carry on and be who I am. I'm gonna be who I am relentlessly and just continue living this life and feeling free, which continues to be the theme of this album.
내가 또 잠에 든다면 나를 좀 때려줘. 속이 좀 안 좋아 그래 그냥 좀 내려줘. 길을 잃고 난 뒤 경치가 더 beautiful. 내 꼴 마치고 발견되길 소원하는 분실.
I love that. I love that callback to the last song. After getting lost, the scenery is more beautiful, more beautiful. It's like a lost object that I hope will be found, and that's like the result of living life and experiencing and going through life not knowing what you're doing. Like, after you do feel lost, scenery is more beautiful because you have more perspective because you've just lived life lost. Only time will sort it out, man. I mean, that's the by design thing. That's the like stop. You just gotta live. You just gotta live and live freely in the way that this album is depicting. This album so far, we only have 2 tracks left. But what I love most about this project in total, and I could say this at the end, but I'll say it now in case I forget. It doesn't feel like at any point they were sat in the studio and they were like, oh, okay, first verse, first chorus, second verse, second chorus, bridge, outro, last chorus. Boom, we got a hit. Yeah, all right, next one. That was not the frame of mind or thought whatsoever with any of these songs. These songs are such a stream of consciousness. They're such a just stream of, again, creating through feeling free, creating with no other motivator than that ultimate freedom, and whether not just artistically, but like as a human being. And I feel like those two things came together absolutely wonderfully on this project, and you can truly feel it. That's why, like I say, I'm going to use this project as particular inspiration when I'm looking to be inspired, no matter what I'm looking to be inspired in at the moment. This album's going to work in a lot of different ways for me, but It continues to be a vibe. It continues to feel completely free. It's so human. This album is rooted in so much humanity and just being a human being, where, again, we just continue to live life, make our mistakes, fall down, bleed, get back up, continue going, live through the love and the hate, and just embrace it all, because we can't change the future. We just can keep on going forward. And the music speaks to all of that too. Like the sonic, everything, again, continues to be very, it's beyond vibey now. Like it all is very vibey and lo-fi, and there's so many jazz qualities as well as like older hip-hop qualities. But again, RM cannot be boxed in by any one sound or genre, because he is such an artist. He is someone that I wish would be like, play this album at museums. Play this album, go into your local art museum and have this played, and it would make all the sense in the world, because to me, this album imitates art and life in a very real and human way again. All right, we're going to go to credit roll, which is only a minute, so let's see what this is all about. Right people, wrong place.
When the credits roll, do you hang tight? Do you stay inside or go to life? I'm so grateful for everyone's time.
Oh, that's dope.
Hope you all had such wonderful night.
That's dope. That's awesome.
When the credits roll, do you hang tight? Credits roll, do you hang tight?
This is so dope. And it's so dope for a couple reasons, which is typical RM. It's a self-explanatory, like, I'm thankful that you listen to this album in whole, in total. Like, you're here at the end. We do have one more song, though. A curtain call of sorts, because he said goodbye here at the end. And credit roll is goodbye and thank you. But I got a curtain call. It's like a concert. And I'm finished with one more song. But it's so cool because it works as literally a credit roll and a goodbye, thank you for coming, thank you for listening, because you're here at the end. But in classic RM fashion, things are always deeper than the surface. Because, again, RM can say a lot with a little. He does that very often. He's very good at that. And I feel like he's speaking to a deeper part of life when he says, like, what do you do when the credits roll? Do you hang tight? Do you move on? Like, that just speaks to the finality of things. That speaks to the way you view life. That speaks to the end of a relationship, the end of a friendship, like the end of whatever. You've come to the end of whatever you've come to. Like, how do you carry yourself? How do you absorb? How do you just how do you move past whatever it is, whatever this particular ending is in your life? And I feel like he's speaking to that in this song, while also literally saying thank you for coming. And it makes me think of the end of that ridiculously incredible video, Lost, where he had the credit roll at the end. And thankfully we stuck around for that, because we got to experience more cool art and him shouting out the people that were involved in the video. All right, Come Back to Me is the last track. There's also a music video, and we're going to jump into that right now and sadly bid farewell to this album.
I told you I'm fine tonight, staying good. Spring's always been here, I will sleep in her eyes. Come back to me like you used to do. Be what you be, I will roll you to moon. I forgot the hour, I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower, 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be, there's something in this say. Come back to me like you used to. Now I could see what a life is about. I told you I'm fine tonight, stay good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. I see you come back to me.
Oh yeah. Hold on, because there's some sad shit happening in this video, kind of. But this song is a banger. We were kind of in a, not like in the beginning, not really a great hang. You're the third wheel next to this couple making out. You got your one friend who looks drunk and is trying to force a cigarette and some drinks on you. You're just not feeling it. You want to move on, and you end up, I don't know, like, was that his mom? And it's supposed to be his mom and his little sister in the bathroom there. You end up there. Doesn't seem like you want to be there either. But then you move on and you end up in your room having a pretty rough fight with your significant other, I'm guessing it was. Meanwhile, the song fucking picks up and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm like, wait, whoa. What's going on in the video? Is this? This is so like Pharrell coded and Pharrell inspired, which just makes so much sense because I know that RM is inspired by Pharrell. And I talked about Mac Miller, I talked about Pharrell, I talked about the boys in the group, right? I talked about V and the jazzier feel of this project in places, and even J-Hope and Auguste and their projects. And it just feels like RM is like putting those inspirations on full display in this project, and showing off so much versatility with these songs.
I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be. You don't have to be the anything you say. I ain't good. Spring's always been.
Gotta face yourself now.
Sleep in her eyes.
It's a totally different reality for him now than the beginning. That's so interesting. It's like the way that he was living his life, he just changed the way he was living his life, and it changed his reality. Is that what happened particularly at the end there with this interaction with this girl here? Like kind of brought light into his life and changed his interactions with others. Now even the parents can enjoy themselves. That's so real though. Like if one part of your life is not going well, it'll bleed into every other part of your life. It'll bleed into your family life. It'll bleed into your social interactions. Like you'll just be like this dark cloud carrying yourself around others and affecting others in that way. But if certain part of your life is going very well, that'll bleed into other parts of your life in a good way. That'll spread. You'll be this light around the people that you spend your time around, whether it's socially in that situation or whether it's around your family again. Like it's real, like how one thing will affect the other. This dude is such an artist. He is such an artist. He is such an artist. I have so much respect for him. his brain, man. I want a piece of his brain. I want to cut off like a small piece and implant it into my brain. That's how I feel, especially after watching like the Lost video and this video. It makes me want to go back to the Domodachi video and figure out what I missed in that video, because I'm sure there's something in that video that I didn't appreciate the proper way. I'm sure there has to be, because these last two videos were just unbelievable, and the song was so good too. I don't know what happened in the song. Like, what is he talking about? I don't know if it matches what's going on in the video. I have no idea, because the video was so great, but the song was also so catchy, and he sounded so great. He just, again, like, artistically, he's so versatile and cannot be boxed in to any one sound. And that's there's so many takeaways from this album, whether it's him feeling completely free, whether it's him being such a human still figuring things out, whether it's the multiple inspirations I've come across, whether it's me looking at the album cover and it's small what I'm looking at, but there's a lot of people on this album, and it feels like is fully embracing friendship and companionship and the people around him and how important that is to him. And that's real, because that is a theme across this project, whether it is Domodachi, whether it is this last song here, whether it is Around the World in a Day with Moses Sumney, whether it is Heaven. He's fully embraced, like, interactions are something important to him, where he says in the one song, all you need is like to bring me a drink and we'll be friends and we can chill. Like, that's all it takes. I feel like the album cover is speaking to a celebration of companionship and friendship, and I can sit here and analyze this all day. I have a ton of thoughts going through my mind. A lot of them require me going back into these videos, going back into these songs. All I can say is that this guy just created this album that, again, is not fishing for hits at any point, at any time, and is just created by somebody who is in such a free flowing place, and I have so much appreciation for that. The album's so human, and it's such an artistic expression in this way that the only way it can be explained, honestly, is I feel like listening to the album, it's one of those. This is a really special project, and the re-listenability to it is off the charts too. Like, a lot of these songs I just want to run back into and re-listen to them. So I'll leave you guys at that, because I do want to jump into this album and re-listen to it immediately, on top of the fact that I've had to wait for the album as well, painfully. RM, you crush this, and I leave this just wanting a small piece of your brain. That's all I ask for.